Hey guys, this is the Anime Fiend bringing to you a not a One Piece video. Actually, I was gonna do a Wano top 30 strongest characters video, but today actually I changed my plan. That video will probably come tomorrow, and today I'm gonna make a video on God of High School, the anime episode 1. Now, right off the bat, let me tell you, the animation is absolutely gorgeous. Now, I never actually read the manhwa before, and I only read it after watching this first chapter, and I only caught up to like 6 or 5 chapters, the amount of story that was given in first episode. Now, they skipped little bit of the backstories for the main characters, but it's nothing horrendous. I mean, Tower of God skipped a lot of shit. Now we start the anime with good old extortion where prosecutor wanted to extort or blackmail the senator who was trying to pass some kind of bill. They don't come to an agreement, so the prosecutor just tells him to fuck off. And what does the senator do? Well, he just, you know, hits him with his palm like slowly onto the table and says, "Well, it's all right." He tells his secretary to start the operation as soon as possible. Then we notice something on his palm, and it's a cross tattoo. And it's not a Jesus Christ kind of cross, it's a Knights Templar kind of cross. Then we cut to where the prosecutor was, and he was actually on a private island, right? And well, the island has been palmed to shit, and the palm has the same cross tattoo. God damn. I actually knew this was a fighting manga and everybody has their own techniques, but not this. Thus, the anime begins. We get to see a bit of the backstory of the main character with his grandpa. And as soon as I saw this guy, I was like, whoa. I feel Jiraiya and Garp kind of vibes. I bet that this guy is, or at least was, super strong. Now we cut to the present where the main character wakes up and is late for the God of High School tournament, where there the title goes. The main character rushes to the tournament on his bike, and we actually get a few glimpses of him not being a regular human. I mean, not inhuman in the sense of Meruem, but inhuman in the sense of Luffy and Zoro being monsters. Now, as Jin cycles his way to the tournament, we get introduced to two other main characters. One of them is Han, who was working in the supermarket, and he was also getting ready for the tournament. Now we see Jin get into a hilarious bike chase where a thief is trying to get away with an old woman's money on his motorcycle, and Jin is actually following him on his bicycle. Now Jin crashes into the third main character called Mori. Now, she's a cute one. She ends up helping Jin as well and joins this hilarious bike chase, where this bike chase finally ends with Han punching the shit out of the thief. Now, with all the introductions done, we get to the actual tournament. We see a lot of strong people in this tournament. We also get introduced to these 5 people who are basically the judges or heads of this tournament, and if I'm not wrong, one of them is the secretary of that senator. Now we get introduced to the tournament where basically the rules are anything goes, any weapon goes, and they shouldn't fear death because apparently they injected them with some nanotechnology where when the HP turns to 0, the tournament ends and you instantly get healed. As soon as the rules are explained, the fight just begins out of the blue and everyone is confused, but eventually they get started. Now, we get to see some interesting characters other than these three, and At this point, we can't say who's gonna be special for the rest of the show, but yeah, there are some special people. There's one interesting dude who is wielding a metal bat in his left hand and actually reading something else with his right hand, and he's just concentrating on his book and just beating the shit out of everyone. There's this super cool martial arts dude. There's this woman who's chewing gum and just casually beating the shit out of everyone. And there's a lot more. But of course, we get to see the fighting styles of the three main characters, where Mori, the cute girl, actually is a super swordsman, and Jin, he seems to be specialized in some fighting style using his kicks, and the Han dude, yeah, he just punches really hard. The fights until now wasn't anything special. They were just showing off everybody's strong, but then comes in Kang Man Seok, I guess. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that. Basically, he's Kang. They mentioned that this dude has a handicap of, I think, 20% of the average HP of the remaining participants, and he's already in a straight jacket, right? So, this guy is crazy strong. And we know he's crazy strong because he actually fights Mira, and Mira is, well, she's not trying her best, but she's trying, and he, well, he's not even trying. He's just playing around and flirting with her. And then we see Jin actually approach him, and by the looks of it, they have a similar fighting style. And of course, the stray jacket guy is strong, but Jin seems to be super fast. And I guess that's his number one trait because even the other guy mentions that he was super fast. Well, the episode ends with a clash with this crazy dude versus Jin, and that's it. To be continued. Seeing the first episode, I think I'll definitely continue because I enjoyed the first episode, and it's definitely, well paced. And comparing it to Tower of God's first episode, well, Tower of God's first episode was super, super rushed, and this doesn't seem that way. So I'll definitely continue, and well, you can definitely expect more videos from me. And I also get Tekken kind of vibes from this show. Like, whenever I saw that old dude, I mean Jin's grandfather, I was feeling like Iachi, Jin, and stuff. And who knows? Maybe the senator dude is Jin's father. Yeah. Well, that's all I have to say for today. And until next time, peace.